Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing something pretty ridiculous. We are doing a $1,500 makeup look. Now, my friend Erin Nicole over at Erin Nicole TV did this video last week or the week before, and I have seen this video floating around on YouTube now for quite some time, and I don't really know why I haven't done it before, but I decided that I would go ahead and do it. So that is today's makeup look. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. So this video is not to say that you have to own and use the most expensive makeup known to man in order to be beautiful or to feel beautiful. This is just a fun video, and quite frankly, at home, even if you use only drugstore makeup, I challenge you to tally all of the makeup products that you have, even just for one look, for one day. Just think, okay, I use this liner and that mascara, and quite frankly, it adds up pretty quickly because you don't think about like the grand scheme of things, like how much things are, because you buy like 1 or 2 items at a time. But then when you add it all together, you're like, oh, interesting, I see. Okay, that's enough blabbing for now. Let's go ahead and dive into this look. So in order to really complete this $1,500 makeup look, I think that we really need to go down to basics. I need to have soft, dewy, luminous skin. So I'm going to start off with a mask. I'm going to go ahead and use the Sublimage mask here from Chanel. This is this bad boy here. I don't remember how much this cost, but I'm pretty sure it's a ridiculous amount of money. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my face. My preferred way of using this is to apply a quite generous amount on my face and go to sleep with it. But you can do more of like a flash mask and apply it for like 15-20 minutes and then dab off the excess. So I probably won't do a thick, generous layer like I normally do, like when I go to bed, because I do want my makeup to stay on my face afterwards. So while my face is hydrating and plumping, I'm going to go ahead and use the Dior Lip Maximizer here. This is a plumping gloss, but it just makes my lips look great, and I feel like it kind of helps fill in those little lines on my lips. So we're going to use this too. I will be back in 20 minutes. So I just read online that I'm only supposed to leave this mask on for 10 minutes. I think I said 20 because in my mind I wanted to get my money's worth, but it's been 10 minutes now, so I can take it off. Okay, now that that's done, my skin clearly is not dewy or luminous enough. I'm going to go in with the Dior Dreamskin Totale. So this, as it was explained to me, is half skincare, half makeup. And I think a lot of the active ingredients that are in the Totale skincare line are also in this primer here as well. I think there's a good chance I might end up glowing like a disco ball by the end of this video, but you know what? I'm here for it. Now moving on to brows. I'm going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in soft brown. Over top of that, I'm going to go into the Chanel Le Gel Sourcil number 370 brown. This is just a gel that keeps them in place. It has a little bit of a tint, so you do have to be careful not to place it on the skin. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Chanel Corrector number 20 just to cut these out a little bit, just to have them be a bit more defined. I think I need a coffee break. What kind of coffee do you guys drink at home? I drank the, I think it's Van Hout, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this company here in Montreal, and this one is called the Mocha Blend or something. It's delicious, and they have coffee stores, like coffee shops, but you can actually buy like the coffee itself to have at home, which is what I'm drinking now. So yeah, what do you guys drink? Yeah, let me know. I mean, I like coffee, so any information about coffee is always interesting. I know I have a lot of people who watch me in Italy and France, so I'm sure you all have very strong coffee opinions. So let us know down in the comments what you guys like to drink at home. All right, let's move on to the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with this NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow primer. So for the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 eyeshadow palettes because more is more. I'm going to start my look with one of my all-time favorite palettes ever. This is the Chanel number 268 Grandeur Experience. I don't even need to read the back of it to know what it's called or to know the number. I just like, I know. So I'm going to go ahead and use this lighter shade here. And this is just going to be a transition shade. And using a big fluffy brush like this, this is just going all over the lid a little bit. The lid a little bit. I think I just like went through those words really fast. So the second shadow pan that I'm going into is also from Chanel. Shocking, I know. This is the palette that came out with the spring summer collection of this year. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right here. And I'm going to use a separate blending brush and just put this in the crease. Just placing it right here. If you guys can see. Going back into this big fluffy brush here and just smoothing this area out. Now, taking a small tapered brush, I'm going to go into this goldy shade right here, and I'm going to pack this on the lid. So I did put a little bit of setting spray on the brush in order to get like a more metallic gold finish, because I feel like by itself it wasn't really doing like enough oomph, really. So going back into my first palette, I'm going to go into the darkest shade right here, and I'm going to use this little tapered brush, and I'm going to pack some color on here and just place this in the outer corner to deepen that up. Then using a separate blending brush, we are just going to blend this out. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the face for now and do the rest of the eye after. I'm going to go ahead and use the Sublimage foundation. I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. I think this is in number 30 beige. So I'm going to use this here. I did a full review on this foundation, so if you want to see that, I will put a link somewhere around here to go watch that review. Spoiler alert, it's fantastic. Now, I do think that this shade might be a little bit too light for me at the moment. I went to Greece last month. 2 months ago. Time goes by so fast. So I did tan a little bit, even though I tried not to. So I think I will use maybe a bit more bronzer than usual, just to make sure everything matches. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Cle De Peau Concealer. This is this bad boy right here. This is in the shade called Almond. I have also done a review on this concealer. This is ridiculously expensive and it's amazing. So to set my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Bobbi Brown Sheer Pressed Finish Powder. Yeah, Sheer Finish Pressed Powder called Warm Natural number 6. This is this bad boy right here. I'm only going to set my under eyes and my nose because I blow my nose so many times a day that I feel like I need to like lock this area down a little bit more. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush, just like that. And then since this foundation is a bit light, I'm going to go into this Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Powder. Now this can be used as a bronzer, it can be used as a face powder. It just gives you that like nice healthy glow that you just like came back from vacation or just came back from the beach. So I like to use this when my foundation is just like a little bit too light. I just go very lightly in the compact. As you can see, it's very well loved. And just warm up the face. Okay, let's go into actual bronzer. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Dior Backstage Contour Palette here. I'm gonna dip into the lightest shade and then go into the darker one afterwards. So for the blush, I'm gonna go into my Chanel number 72 Rose Initiale because I feel like this blush in general, is probably the most versatile blush, like not ever, but the one, like the most versatile blush that I own because it's peachy, it's kind of cool, it's kind of warm, it just goes with everything. So in case I do something different with my eyes or my lips, this will just look great. So I think I want to go a little bit funky with my look. I'm going to go into the green shade in this 9 shadow, I was going to say quad, but it's not a quad, it's a palette. So I'm going to use this green one and I'm going to go in with a tapered brush and I'm going to align the bottom lashes. And I'm also going to use a green liner from Chanel. This is the Style Yeux number 938. I do believe this also came out with the spring summer collection, so I guess I'm just reliving spring summer. Okay, so we should go in with lots and lots of mascara. I'm going to prime my lashes with this Dior Show 3D Maximizer for your lashes. This just makes your lashes look extra. So to follow up, I'm going to go into the Chanel Volume Revolution mascara and I'm going to put on a lot of mascara. Okay, so we are nearing the end. We can't forget the highlight. I'm going to go into my Dior Skin Luminizer. This is number 001. This is a fantastic highlighter, so we're going to go ahead and apply this bad boy. I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, and then afterwards I'm going to highlight the brow bone and inner corner. So we are almost done, but I want to go ahead and set my makeup with the Dior Air Flash right here. So this is a primer and setting spray that's supposed to help your makeup look long-lasting and airbrushed. Now, what kind of makeup look would this be if I did not finish it off with a red lipstick? I'm going to go ahead and use the Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet number 57 Rouge Feu. So it doesn't look as matte as it usually is because I still had a little bit of the lip maximizer underneath, which I did not wipe off, but I'm okay. All right, guys, this is it. This is our $1,500 makeup look. I could go to Europe with that money. So the grand total came to $1,521. Well, I don't know what else to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this frivolous distraction from the world outside. You guys know that this is all fun, that this is not meant to be serious. If you guys have any questions or comments about any of the products that I use in today's video, feel free to leave them down below. If you want to see any other makeup looks or tutorials, even like with old palette, not old palettes, but I'm just like, now that I'm using this, I'm like, actually I could do more looks with this. So anyway, if you have any looks or tutorials you want to see next, feel free to leave them down below. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for indulging me in this very indulgent makeup video today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching my video. It does mean a lot to me. So I hope you guys have a great day. I think when I will publish this, it will be on Monday. So I hope you guys have a great week, a great start to the week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.